I get it. When you're scrolling through endless soundbar options, you start wondering if any of them will actually make your living room feel like a mini theater without breaking the bank. You've probably already tried cranking up the TV volume, only to end up with tinny dialogue that makes you strain to catch the plot, and then you hear that thudding bass from the neighbor's subwoofer and wonder if you're overpaying for something you'll barely use. That hesitation is real, and it's exactly why I'm breaking down the Bose TV speaker before you click Add to Cart. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the biggest question people ask is whether a compact bar like this can actually give you clearer speech without turning the whole room into a bass-shaking concert hall. Bose markets this unit as an all-in-one that boosts dialogue and spreads a wide, natural soundstage. In practice, I set it up behind my 55-inch LED TV in a medium-sized family room, about 250 square feet, and ran a couple of typical evenings, a Netflix drama, a sports game, and a video game session with friends. The dialogue clarity was noticeably better than my stock TV speakers. You could hear whispered conspiracies in a thriller without having to raise the volume to uncomfortable levels. That's because the bar's internal processing emphasizes mid-range frequencies where human speech lives, and the built-in Bluetooth lets you stream music from your phone without a separate receiver. Now, bass. This is where many buyers get nervous. The Bose TV speaker doesn't come with an external subwoofer, so you're relying on its slim chassis to produce low-end punch. In my test, the bass was present but restrained enough to give action movies a satisfying thump, yet never so overwhelming that it rattles picture frames. If you're the type who loves to feel the rumble of an explosion in your chest, you'll probably miss having a dedicated sub. However, for a casual movie night or a TV show binge, the built-in low frequencies strike a decent balance between presence and subtlety, especially in a room where a large sub would dominate the acoustics. Surround effect is another hot topic. Traditional soundbars often rely on virtual surround algorithms that bounce sound off the walls, creating a sense of width. The Bose TV speaker does a respectable job at widening the soundstage for dialogue and music, but it's not a true Dolby Atmos experience. If you're hoping to replace a full 5.1 system, you'll notice the difference. The bar's wide, natural sound claim holds up for everyday content, but it won't transport you to a cinema-level immersive environment. That said, the simplicity of a single-unit design means fewer wires and less clutter, something many apartment dwellers appreciate. Connectivity is where this model shines for people who want hassle-free setup. The HDMI-ARC connection plugs directly into the TV, handling both audio and power with a single cable. I didn't have to fumble with extra adapters. The bar turned on automatically when the TV powered up, and the remote control, yes, a physical remote is included. Let me adjust volume, toggle Bluetooth, and switch input without digging through TV menus. The Bluetooth pairing was straightforward. Just hit the button, select the speaker on your phone, and you were streaming Spotify in under a minute. For folks who want to keep their TV remote uncluttered, this integration is a real time saver. Remote friction can be a subtle pain point, and here Bose kept it simple. The remote has a tactile click that feels solid, and the layout isn't overloaded with buttons you'll never use. I didn't experience any lag between pressing a button and hearing the change, which is something I've run into with cheaper soundbars that suffer from Bluetooth latency or delayed HDMI handshake. The only minor quirk was that the power button is shared with the Bluetooth pairing mode, so you have to be careful not to accidentally toggle Bluetooth while trying to turn the unit off. It's a small learning curve, but nothing that disrupts daily use. So, who should consider buying this? If you're living in a modestly sized room, you have a TV that already outputs decent video, and you're mainly after clearer dialogue and a modest boost in overall audio richness, the Bose TV speaker is a solid upgrade. It's especially appealing for people who don't want to deal with the tangle of a separate subwoofer or the complexity of multi-speaker setups. The built-in Bluetooth also makes it a convenient hub for music streaming, meaning you can replace both your TV speakers and a portable Bluetooth speaker with one device. On the flip side, if you're a home theater enthusiast with a larger living area, over 400 square feet, and you crave deep, cinematic bass or true surround sound, you'll likely feel shortchanged. The lack of a dedicated sub means you'll miss that low-frequency impact that makes action scenes feel immersive. Likewise, if you already own a surround speaker package or plan to invest in a Dolby Atmos bar, the Bose TV speaker might feel like an unnecessary middle step.